Have you ever felt that you were trying too hard in a relationship? Maybe you were the one that planned everything, or maybe you picked up the slack when your partner did not come through. Trying too hard is unhealthy for both of you. And today I'm going to be sharing 5 signs that you're working too hard in a relationship and 3 things you can do instead. Here are 5 signs you're trying too hard in a relationship or even in dating. Number 1, you make excuses for their bad behavior. When you make excuses when somebody is not consistent or doesn't follow through or doesn't plan when they say they're going to plan or whatever it is, you end up picking up the slack, and that means you're trying too hard. Number 2, you overanalyze everything they do or don't do. You are spending so much time and energy thinking about why they did what they did or didn't do what they didn't do, instead of what I'll share in a minute about speaking up and talking to that person directly. Number 3, you overanalyze everything you do or don't do. And again, so much energy spent on saying, well, why am I doing this? Why did I say this? Well, maybe I shouldn't have said this. It means you're trying too hard. You should not be spending so much time and energy wondering why they're doing the wrong thing or you're doing the wrong thing. Number 4, you try really hard to win their affection. You're working really hard. You're trying to time your texts, say the right thing. You're worried about saying the wrong thing, but you're trying to win them over. You should not be trying so hard. And number 5, you feel like they have all the power in the relationship. And whether you realize it or not, if you are giving them the right to veto the relationship, the right to walk away if you speak up and say the thing that's important to you, you're giving them way too much power. So how do you stop trying so hard in dating and in relationships? First of all, I want you to remember your value and ask yourself the following 3 questions to assess if this relationship is really working for you. Number 1, are they investing the same energy and time into this relationship as you are? Number 2, are you giving from a place of love and generosity or from a place of insecurity and fear? And this is a really important one. We often give from a place of fear, like we do something so that we can gain something. But if we're giving from our heart and from a place of love and generosity because we really want to, and we can let go of expectations, it's a very different place of giving. And we do that when we're secure in a relationship. And number 3, ask yourself, why are you trying so hard to make the relationship work? Why am I doing this? Is this really giving me what I need? If somebody does not appreciate you or what you have to offer in the relationship, you are not valued. If someone doesn't invest the same amount of time and energy into the relationship, you are not valued. Maybe they're too busy or preoccupied for a relationship. Maybe they're scared of being in a close relationship. Whatever the reason is, it's not your job to carry all the emotional labor of a relationship by yourself, because it takes 2 to make a union that feels wholehearted and full and equal. If you're trying so hard, especially at the very beginning of a relationship, ask yourself these questions. Is it because you want to be liked or loved so much? Do you think that overdoing and overgiving will earn you love? Is this something that you learned when you were growing up? And this is usually the case. So if so, take some time to heal that part of yourself and fill your own void instead of hoping that a partner will fill it for you, because that's a really unhealthy way to go into relationships. Relationships do help us heal more, but we need to really fill our own void instead of hoping somebody else is going to. People don't fall in love with you because you're trying so hard. They fall in love with you because of who you are, not because of all the things you're doing. If you want to give to your partner from a place of love, that's the right type of motivation. But if you're giving from a place of fear and insecurity, it is time to pause and reflect so you can stop unhealthy behaviors and have a relationship that's based on an equal amount of effort from both parties. Have you ever tried too hard in a relationship? Please leave a comment and let me know.